guys, it's NonLimitedGaming here, and as you can see, the Xbox 360 edition of Minecraft had its update. It's the July update, and it brought with it a bunch of new features, including my favorite, pistons, and sticky pistons. I'm just going to show you a little bit about how pistons work using redstone and levers. You can also use it with buttons too. But the main thing for right here is, if you have to power the piston in the back of it by making the redstone point towards the piston, as you can see right there. And that will make the piston extend, which can push blocks. And if you see the other one right back there, this one extends, and this one has its redstone not pointing at the piston. So what that does is it makes the piston not extend. This one is another thing you can do though. You can make the redstone point into a block behind the piston, which powers the block, which powers the piston, and makes that one extend. And if you want a double piston, as you can see, this redstone comes from the lever, goes up here, powers that piston and the block that it's on, which powers the next piston. So it will open both those pistons. And since they're regular pistons, it will not bring that block back with it. It just leaves it there, as you can see. Now over here is the same design, only with sticky pistons. So there's the back in there, and see it's sticky pistons right there. And what that does is if you open it and close it, it keeps the block with it. So it's sticky, I guess. So yeah, that's a little bit about pistons. If you want to know more, go to the tutorial world, and they have a tutorial on how to do pistons. Hey guys, now it's the crafting recipe for the pistons. We have the regular pistons require 4 cobblestone, a redstone, an iron, and 3 wooden planks. And then to make it sticky, you just add a slime ball. And I'll do a tutorial on how to easily get tons of slime balls in Xbox 360 edition, so be watching for that. And another thing they added was shears. Shears are pretty cool. One of the main things they use for is to get, one of my favorite things is you can get leaf blocks from trees. You just press the right trigger, which is just pretty much mining it, and it gives you the leaf blocks. And then you have them in your inventory, you can just put them down anywhere you want. You can make crazy sculptures out of them. And I believe if they have enough light, they do not decay. Though I'm not quite sure on this, so I have to test that out a little bit. And yeah, so that's the main use for shears. Another use for shears is to get wool. Now, as you know, if you hit a sheep, you used to be able to get wool from it. Well, now you have to kill it to get wool. And each time you kill a sheep, you only get 1 wool if you kill it. But if you use shears, which you left trigger on a sheep, then you get more than 1. I believe you can get 2 to 3 wool from each sheep. So yeah. And another thing you can do is, if you're going to start a game, as you can see right above the online game, it has the seed number. Now that is really important for finding slime, and I'll do a tutorial on that later on why it's so important. And that's another one of my favorite things in this update, so you can make easy slime farms. So yeah, I'll do a tutorial on how to do that in my next video, so be watching for that. Another thing that they added is fence posts. Now you used to have to do it in this method, which is just pretty much putting some blocks down, put a fence post on top of that, break a block, put another fence post down, break a block, and so on to make it as tall as you want. But now they added to where you can just use stackable fences. So you place a block, put another fence, and then you can jump up and put another fence like that. Makes it a lot easier to do fence gates and other things like that. So yeah. The next thing they added was TNT. Now, what they used to be able to do is if you come up and smack the TNT, it would detonate. But not anymore, which is pretty nice for when you accidentally misplace TNT. So what you now have to do is either use redstone torch, lever, anything that really powers it to explode it. So as you can see there, I used a lever. Yep, and that's how you do it. So it's a little nice when you accidentally misplace a TNT block in your house or something. You can just mine it now instead of having to put water down. And if you guys want to know any of the other things they added, just go to options in the menu, go to how to play, go to what's new, and they have a whole list of what they added. All the stuff they added there, the fixes for the bugs. One of the best things is they fixed for the nether crash, which was really annoying on my world. So they did a lot of stuff for that, and hope you guys enjoy. If you like this video, if you could, just rate, comment, or subscribe, and it'll help a lot. Be watching for the next videos.